Hey everybody, welcome to the channel again. Today we're gonna ask like random people here in Da Nang just walking on the streets how much they spend monthly. Here we go. How much do you spend here monthly in Da Nang?
I think I spend around 1,000 euros.
How much?
1,000 euros.
1,000 euros, okay.
Yeah, more or less. With accommodation, food, rent a bike, and all the stuff I need.
What do you think, like compared to the other Asian country, the life is more good? I see you are in shape, so the gym, is it good? I mean, overall, the price, the accommodation, how's life here in Da Nang?
Yeah, life here is very good. I don't pay gym because I do calisthenics. I'm personal trainer. That's why I'm like that, yeah, man.
Damn,
So I train people in the beach, so that is free for me.
What do you think is the best, Thailand or Vietnam?
I just been like one day in Bangkok, so I can't compare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, mate. What's the best for you, like Thailand or Vietnam here in Da Nang?
It just depends on what you're looking for. I will say about Da Nang, maybe I'm biased because I've only come here just now during this season, in July. But the air is fantastic. The beach has very minimal trash, very minimal, which I thought was shocking. And it's convenient. It's not the cheapest place, but you get what you're paying for, as a tourist. I can't speak to residency because I don't live here.
But that's interesting. What's for you the cheapest place then? Thailand?
The cheapest, well, it depends what you're looking for. But if you're just trying to survive, yeah, like Isan in Thailand and Northeast Thailand is about as low as it gets for the quality, yeah.
I'm here with
Quarantine.
Corentin. Okay, I'm happy to meet another French people here. How long you been here in Da Nang?
About a month or so.
A month. And you don't know your average like costly, months?
So before coming here, I set a budget for myself. And so I live in Singapore, so it's all in Singapore dollars. And I set a budget for myself of about maximum 25 Singapore dollars per day.
Okay, so at the end of the month it's like what?
But that amount is excluding rent and
Okay.
insurance and other like long-term.
Do you have an idea or like the like a range of the cost in USD, like maybe 1,000 or less or more?
Well, I cannot really give you an answer. It's fairly simple. So I spend less than 100k VND on food per day, I think. Maybe around there, maybe more some days. So you just multiply that. You add my rent, which is like 7 million.
Yeah.
So you're at 7,300,000. So just round it up to 8 million or so.
So you probably spend less by 1,000 USD if you don't go out crazy during a nightlife.
But you can go out crazy and spend very little as well.
Okay. What about you? Yeah, you do.
I don't go out crazy, but
So how's the life here compared to Singapore? It's really different, of course. But do you appreciate like Vietnam used to? If you're traveling around Asia, what do you think about Vietnam? Is it like number one, or do you prefer Thailand or whatever?
I really like. Sorry, I got distracted. I really like Vietnam. I've never been to Thailand. I've been to Indonesia, Malaysia. I like it here because there's not that much spice in the food.
Yeah.
And so that's better for me.
Yeah. Food in Vietnam is amazing. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
I think as French people, especially because there's like a sort of fusion between.
Yeah, with the bread
French
and
stuff,
yeah, true. I definitely agree. So, okay, thank you very much for your answer, and I wish you a very good time here in Da Nang. What's your name? Sorry.
Igor.
Igor. And where you come from?
I'm from Russia, but I traveled in 3 years.
3 years ago. Amazing. So, how much you spend here monthly?
Probably about 2,000 euro.
2,000 euro. That.
But include the rent for the bike and my apartment.
Okay, so with 2,000 euro, do you used to say like it is the best accommodation you had like in your life, or compared to Europe,
Yeah, I think it's quite convenient for live here because it's cheap. Yeah, really.
Yeah. So your biggest expense, it's accommodation, right?
Yeah.
So about your bike, for example, you stay here for 3 years and more. So did you?
No. Here I just about 5 months, but just I'm traveling about. I left from Russia 3 years.
Okay, so did you travel around Asia?
In Asia, I was only in Bangkok and here. Before it's Europe or Turkey.
Okay, amazing. And what do you think? Like Bangkok, Thailand, or is cheaper or expensive than here in Da Nang, Vietnam?
Yeah, of course, Bangkok expensive than Da Nang.
Okay. How much they spend here in Da Nang? Can you answer me like monthly?
Monthly?
Yeah.
I've got no idea. We've been here for 2 nights.
Just 2 nights, and you the same?
Yeah.
So if you travel Asia or around, so what's your favorite place in Asia? Like Da Nang or more Thailand or?
Hoi An probably.
Yeah.
Just down the road. We really enjoyed that. It's reasonably priced there, and like the bars are good there.
I'd say Hoi An, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you travel around in Vietnam, right?
Just Vietnam, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And where you come from?
London, UK.
London as well.
So definitely here is more cheaper for have big accommodation.
Definitely more affordable. Yeah.
And do you see yourself like living here for months or more?
Well, we're just traveling at the moment, but potentially, if I was to live in Vietnam, I'd probably be more likely to live in like Hoi An or something. But it is nice to have the beach here. So I guess if you're living in Hoi An, you could come here more often. But I don't know if I'd live here full time.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. That's the same for you?
Yes, we leave on Saturday, so it's a very quick trip.
Okay, I'm here with
Jacqueline,
Jacqueline. Jacqueline, where do you come from?
Taiwan. I'm a Taiwanese.
Okay, Taiwanese. What do you think about like super interesting question? Like Taiwan is more expensive, or Da Nang is more expensive than Taiwan?
Taiwan is a little bit more expensive than in Da Nang, of
Okay.
course.
And what do you think in a month? How much you spend during a month here in Da Nang?
For a month, let me think. Including the rent and then everything, I think it's 100. No, 100. 10,000.
1,000, 1,000.
10,000 Taiwanese.
Ah,
dollar.
10. So do you know in USD how much is it?
USD. Maybe 1,000.
1,000 USD. So I think it's the average cost.
No, I think it's 5,000 years. No, 500 years.
500 USD per month? Per month? Here?
Yes.
Okay. So you see, guys, it's so cheap. Like I definitely think you can live on 500. But do you have a motorbike?
No, I don't need to.
And how much do you pay your rent or your accommodation? Because I think it's the biggest expensive, right?
My rent for USD.
Yeah.
I think around $480 for USD.
So there is a problem here. You pay 480 your accommodation, but you spend $500 on the month.
Yeah, I spend not much money for other things. So.
Okay. I definitely think, guy, you can live with 500, but it's definitely on edge, like on the edge. You have to spend more to be comfortable. Me, I spend here in Da Nang like around 700 USD per month, and I have my bike, I have my place, and yeah, of course, I don't go crazy out during the nightlife. I don't drink alcohol, but you can definitely live with $700. And you have like this incredible lifestyle. You can surf, you can go whatever around the city, and you can meet mindful people going to the co-work sometimes. So yeah, that's amazing. Where you come from?
I'm from Korea.
Korea, amazing. How much you spend like dollars for a month here? What do you think? Or in a week if you're on vacation, like dollars.
What else? Then I make cafe.
Cafe? You don't understand?
Hotel.
What is more expensive, Korea or Vietnam?
Korean.
Korea more expensive. Do you love Da Nang?
Yes.
You can do more here than Korea with the same money.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Michael.
Okay, Michael. Okay. Where do you come from?
I come from Switzerland, but I don't stay in Switzerland anymore.
Okay, beautiful. And what about you?
Vietnam.
I come from Vietnam. Are you able to tell me like how much you spend like here monthly in Vietnam, in Da Nang?
I'm not sure. I will say the rent usually is between 5 to 15 million, between what you want. So
Yeah.
for me, I'm in the middle, so 10 million.
Yeah, I think that's really nice.
But for a nice place, yeah. And otherwise, food, it depends. If you go out every day, you can get a meal if you're alone. You can get some meal between $1 to $15. So it depends what you wanna eat. For me, sometimes I order Grab. So I would say the average I spend is maybe, if I'm alone, $6 per meal.
Yeah.
because I like to
big boy.
something like maybe yeah, and so food 5, 10. Then all my hobbies are mostly free because I like skateboarding. I got myself a surf.
Nice. So how much you pay for a surf session, for example?
For a surf session, you will pay maybe, if you surf alone, you don't need a teacher. It's maybe 200k an hour to 250, 150, depends what type of board you get.
So it's like 7 euro or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I think it's really affordable. And I really find myself in your price. I think I spend like around the same here monthly, so that's really nice.
Then you can rent motorbike, but what I did is I bought a motorbike actually for like $200.
Nice, okay.
And when you go back, you can just sell it, or I think I will give it to some friend here. And when I come back, I have a motorbike that is here.
That's a pro tips. If you stay several months, just buy a bike. I think is really good advice.
There's a lot of bike on Facebook Marketplace you can find, But then you can also find some really cheap. And a tip also, if you stay in Vietnam, it's really different from all other countries. Mostly you can book online. In most other countries it will be cheaper, but in Vietnam, if you book everything in person, it will be cheaper. So say a motorbike, if you book online, you can find like a cheap motorbike for like 2 million a month. So like it's like
2 million is about
$70, something like that. $70-$80 a month. But if you go in person, you can find some for like $40 a month.
Yeah, I pay 40 mine for a month. And if you stay several months, just buy a bike. I think it's really great advice. Thank you really much, Mikkel. Thank you. And as a Vietnamese, where you come from in Vietnam?
Oh no, I'm living in Japan. I'm here to work.
You're local or? Sorry?
Yeah, you're from Da Nang, but she lives in Japan mainly.
Ah, you live in Japan. Well, so what is the most expensive, Japan or here, Vietnam?
That's Japan, so expensive.
Yeah, of course, it's Japan more expensive. Do you have like a pro tips as a Vietnamese?
Yeah.
A tip?
Pro tips? Like to say to travel cheaper and try to save money. It's better to buy a bike or negotiate. Vietnamese people, they love negotiation.
To me, no.
You don't know?
I think she's still
I'm still learning English. It's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment if you have any recommendation or idea for another video, if you have something to ask for people in Da Nang or whatever destination. Hope you appreciate that video, and I will see you later. Bye!